Hey everyone. I know I'm late today. Sorry. I'm using my Young Nails monomer, and these are the 2XL or 3XL square tips that we're using from Set Snail Co. back forever ago. This is CJP, which is a UK company. I don't even know if they're still in business, but anyway, it's one of my favorites. It's called Slush Fairy. So we're going to be doing that for the nail bed. Then I just have a clear. And I'm using my size 16 sculpting brush from Koopa. It's so much easier if I can Rick got off to Rendezvous okay. So it's just me and Maxie Moo here. I haven't used this in so long. I do have a peel-off base coat on. I forgot this one takes a little bit more time to set. So yeah, yay me. Just me and the moo-moo. Sorry I'm late, you guys, today. Had to pay bills and deal with Max and get Rick off safe and sound to Rendezvous and all that good happy hooey. If you're new here, please say hello so we can chat. I know I'm late today. I'm sorry about that. Gonna drain the back of my bead this time, boy. Make sure I clean that up. Don't forget, if you're new here, please smash that like button and share this content if you think you know somebody who might enjoy it. Really helps me out. Okay. I don't like my nail beds to be super extended. A little bit's okay, but I don't like, them way down here or whatever. I did have to cut a couple of these off because I didn't realize that I had 2 different sets of nails in this box. So want to try to perfect your smile line as much as possible so you don't have as much filing to do. Okay. Just going to add a little tiny bit more there. And I haven't used a size 16 brush since I don't know when. So hope everyone's having a fantastic day. If you haven't done so already, consider subscribing to the channel. I am a licensed nail tech and instructor. I've been licensed for almost 30 years, 29 years coming up. And also check out our brand new sister channel, spearheaded by Jonna's Place, Miss Jonna. And over there you will be able to see all kinds of spiritual goodies and magical workings, candles, recipes, how to incorporate spirituality and magical practice into your sewing and your cooking and all of that. You'll learn a lot over there. It's called The Witchy Sisters on YouTube. And then on Instagram, it's called We Are the Witchy Sisters. Okay, so head on over there and join the IG group and head on over there to that channel and subscribe. Gonna have lots of fun over there. We have lots of fun wherever we are. Hopefully, just a disclaimer, being I'm the only one here with Max, I may have to, pause for a moment or two to go out and get him or check on him or whatever. I promise I'll hurry as fast as I can. I meant to text everyone and tell them I was going live and I forgot. But oh well, such is life. I am quite a bit late today, like I said. I had to pay bills, had to get Rick off to rendezvous, and all that stuff before I could do anything. Had to take care of Maxie. Nobody in the chat yet, hey? I'm going to take this down for just a second so I can see what I'm doing. This thing has got to get out of my head. Hopefully you can see. Okay. How's that? All right, let's finish this one. You want to try to keep it off your skin as much as possible, which I'm doing a crappy job of right now, but I probably should have just waited to go live till tomorrow. But I told you guys I'd be live, and I try to keep, my word as much as I can, as much as humanly possible. Sometimes that's not so easy around here. I do have a peel-off base coat on, in case I forgot to mention that before. Hold on, I'm just trying to clean up my cuticle here. Gonna have to build that up just a tad more, but that's okay. Drain the back of my bead. And all the other ladies at the Witchy Sisters have channels as well here and on Instagram, most of them. So make sure you go and check them out individually as well. It's an awesome group of ladies. Sorry, just trying to get where I can see. Yeah, I don't use these tips too awfully much, but I had forgotten that I ran out of number 4s and the 3XLs, and I forgot I had taken a different brand of nail tips that I just had a few of, or some extra, 4s. I forgot that I put those in the in there to fill that up. So I'm sorry I forgot to text everyone. Hey Jen, thanks for coming, sweetheart. You're the only person here, I think. Or almost, anyway. Did you recuperate from all your birthday activities with being yesterday? Your packages are supposed to be picked up today. The koala, Jen, is $10 because she didn't want the candle part of it. So she is $10. And the shipping wasn't but like $6 and something, almost $7. So who the hell is calling me now? Nobody. Yeah, still have tomorrow's party. Yeah, but they only turned 2 once. Thank God. I'm just bringing this up a little bit where I can see it, because y'all know I haven't been able to get to the eye doctor yet for one reason or another. And so now my appointment's on April 8th. We'll see if I actually make it there or not. Okay. Okay, sweetie pie. No problems. I'm not in any hurry. But they should get picked up today. So that's just for your reference. So you can be expecting the box. Alrighty. Okay. All right. So that's what those two are going to be. I did put my odor out drops in my monomer, but they don't do shit. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I like the monomer smell. I'm weird. Just weird. You see? All right, so I'm going to shake these up real good. You're excited? I'm glad. You're excited over the box? Honey, we got to get you out more. Just while I'm waiting for those two to set a little bit, so I can file them before we move on. Joey is supposed to go up there this evening after work. Lava lamp is really super bright orange, like you've been eating Cheetos. And yes, I know these are not spring colors. I either go bold or go home. I am so ready for some bright neons and all that. I can't see straight. Let me get a sip of my Mountain Dew. And yes, I don't have go-go juice because it's later in the day. But I will have some this evening. I usually have 2 cups in the morning, sometimes 3, and then I usually have 1 in the evenings too, before bed, and no, it doesn't keep me awake. Hey Jen, can you text Wendy and tell her, and or the ladies on Witchy Sisters, can you just go and let them know that I'm live, please? Because I forgot. Can you guys see? My screen on my phone looks black. What is that? Chat filter? Who the hell? There we go. That looks better. Okay. Thank you, darling. When do the guys leave for their outing? Oh, Rick is already gone, darling. He is gone. He is already up there. He left at 8:25 this morning. I know because I checked. And I'm just going to bring these over to my lap so I don't get nail dust in my open acrylics and in my liquid while I just sharpen up these edges just a little bit. And Joey will go this evening after he gets off work. So he won't get up there until 7, 8 o'clock tonight. Because he don't get off till like 5. So. Gotta wait on that other one for a second. It's not ready. Geez, I'm not ready. Sorry, I hope you guys can see all right. I had to cut that ring light off over my head. because I couldn't see my screen. All right, so while we're waiting for this one to set, it's not quite ready, it's still warm. As a matter of fact, if you wanted to pinch it right now, it'd be a great time. So you'll see that these two both have the C-curve, they're C-curve tips, and the rest of them are non-C-curve. That's because I forgot that I'd put, run out of number 4s, and I had put just some random number 4s that I had left over into the same box like a nut, thinking that I'd remember. Yeah, and of course I didn't. So I had to cut down the 3XLs down to the length that which is like a 2XL or an XL. Yeah, the two middle and ring finger. All right, let's see if this one's ready yet. In case y'all don't know, I'm going to show you. I say y'all like anybody. Well, there are 4 of us in here. I can't even see the numbers. So, it's not quite ready yet. See how it sounds? See right there at the tip, it's ready. Up here, see how it sounds dull? That's how you know whether it's ready or not. It is not ready. It is not. So what are you up to today, Miss Jen? Just recuperating? 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 Now my nose wants to run, dag nabbit. Trying to recoup. But I have a bunch of stuff to do for it. Yeah. The last time I did yellow and orange nails, I had an appointment. This was before I had the gastric bypass, and I had an appointment with my, the bypass doctor, the surgeon. And he goes, "They remind me of candy corn." I said, "Well, that wasn't what I was going for, but I'll take it." But I'll take it. I'm not very good at acrylic marbles, you guys. But we don't get any better if we don't try, right? Nice. Well, you're going to have a wonderful time. I know it. Did you ever hear anything from Miss Crystal? I know she posted, something saying that she was all right. Hmm. I don't know then. I don't know. Really kind of perplexing to me. See, I can't be that way. I told you I suck at acrylic marbles. Gel polish marbles, fabulous, no problem. But acrylic marbles, not so much. That's the one thing I hate about these C-curve tips is I always miss the side because I can't see them. I mean, I like them because, of course, they're slimmer, but my nose is driving me crazy. I'm gonna have to move this over just a second so I can see this side. I don't hear nothing out of Mr. Maxie Moo. He was up there basking in the sun. 76 here today, and it's supposed to be 81 tomorrow, something like that. Hey, Donna, thanks for coming, love. I'm sorry I forgot to text everybody. Thank you, Jen. All right, so while that is setting, I'm going to add just a little bit more yellow to the top of this at the cuticle. We are going to be capping this, so I'm not too fussed about the lumpy bumpies, but, and look, that just runs all over the tag place. Hold on, I'm trying to get my cuticle, guys. How are things over in your neck of the woods today, Miss Jonna? Oh, my nose is driving me crazy, and not in a good way. I was singing to Max this morning. He seemed to like it. I was singing Sunshine on My Shoulders by John Denver. When I took him outside this morning, he seemed to enjoy it. All right. And y'all, I'm not in any hurry. I'm not trying to, zoom and finish this. because I don't have anybody else here that I got to do nothing for. So, shout out to everybody in here. There's 4 of us. Okay, so, excuse me, I've already filed this one. Let me file the pointer finger while that one is setting. Remember to support underneath your nail tip, especially if you have peel off base coat on. I did put a little bit of clear at the joint area where the tip, meets the nail. Just because I didn't want to take a chance of them just popping straight off. Does that make sense? Let me see what we're looking like. How's the weather in your neck of the woods today, ladies? Again, I'm just trying to crisp up that side or sharpen up that side. Y'all, I know this is petty, and I know I'm not perfect. Everybody says and I'm not making fun of anybody in any which way, shape, or form. I don't pronounce things correctly a lot, too. But there is no such word, unless they've added it to Webster's Dictionary. There is no such word as crispin. You either crisp up something that you're cooking, or you sharpen up your free edges and your smile lines. You don't crispen them up. You sharpen them up. Just pet peeves. Also, something else? Let's talk about words that people mispronounce that really irritate the piss out of me. And no, I'm not making, my own daughter and son mispronounce them, and so does my grandson. And most of the time now, if they know that it irritates me, they do it on purpose. Okay? English was kind of my thing in school, like you couldn't tell. But yeah, I was in an advanced English class, and it was taught by a college professor. So we were doing college level English work. And I had her 2 years in a row for 11th and 12th grade. Back when you still had to learn grammar and English and sentence structure and dangling participles and misplaced modifiers and all that good happy hooey and vocabulary tests. You know what I mean? Still trying to get this one. This one was a little chunky. Anyway, the word supposedly, supposedly, supposedly. The word is not supposedly. And Dory and Joey and even Rick does it. Now, if they know that it irritates me, they do it on purpose. Every time Dory says the word, she says supposedly. And then Joey, emphasizes it. He'll go, supposedly. I'm not making fun of anybody. This is a person who in 3rd grade had to read out loud in front of the class, just like everybody else. The only difference is that I didn't have to stand up because, of course, I couldn't stand up and hold the book and read at the same time. That makes sense. Hey, Wendy. Thanks for coming, sweetie pie. It's really nice out here today, too. But yeah, so, I'm not making fun of anybody because I got to a word. The word was puny. They were talking about puny something. Okay? I'd heard the word, but I had never seen it written before. Okay? So when it got to that word in the book, I said punny. Because I didn't know. And of course, everybody laughed at me. I mean, so I'm not, and I don't make fun of anybody. I'm the last person to be making fun of anybody. It's irritating. I mean, and I'm sure I don't say things, because I'm born and raised here in Virginia, and my mom spent most of her early life up around DC and Maryland. Okay. So yeah, she had a totally different accent or pronunciation to some things than I do. All right. I don't think that's too bad. Not very good. I mean, but I haven't done extended smile lines since God was a boy, so. What you up to today, Miss Wendy? Sorry, I forgot to text everybody or put it on the group. I was just eager to get back here and get going because it was so late. All right. So that's what they're looking like. See, I can't say that again. To begin with, that's what they're looking like. Sound like Porky Pig. Let me get another sip of drink here. I went on Honey Fam. Oh, you did? Okay. And bought 26. Holy crap-a-ronies. Well, holy crap. Well, you're going to have more than you know what to do with. Nuh-uh. Jen. Really? I didn't know that. Well, I guess your last name, yeah. John Denver's real last name was Dutchendorf. They used to call his dad Dutch in the military. We were one of the last concerts that John Denver did. I remember because Rick bought me tickets to go see him at, it used to be the Mosque, and then it was the Altria, and I don't know, now it's something else, I think. But yeah, we were one of the last. He bought them for me for Christmas one year, and the concert wasn't until like the next beginning of October, and of course my birthday is October 20th, so yeah, we had just gone to see him, and I think it was like 3 days later, he died. So yeah. That was a pretty good deal. I mean, I haven't tried her stuff, so honestly, I wouldn't know, but all right. So on the other nails, I think we're going to all right, Maxie. I'm gonna have to take a break in just a minute and go check on him. They're supposed to pick up y'all's packages today. Well, all I can tell you, Wendy, is if you get stuff that you can't use or don't want, pay it forward and, send it to somebody you think can use it. That's all I know to tell you. I did the best I could. I mean, what do you get the person that has everything? I did the best I could with what I had to get stuff together with which wasn't much, mind you. I mean, it's nothing to write home about, but I always try to, take the time to consider what I think each person needs or wants or would like. And sometimes I'm not always successful, but I do try. How's the baby this morning, Miss Donna? And I'm going to send you and Char as well. I didn't put them in these packages because I wanted you to go ahead and get your herbs and things. But I'm going to make the two of y'all, being you're making the pentacle necklaces for us, I'm going to make you two hex and spiegels. Okay? Because like I told you, you need to protect yourself. My nose is going to drive me bananas. No pun with this yellow. No pun. Puny. Punny. Ha. It's very punny. Donna, you need to get with us, I guess, or get with me. And let me know what kind of content you want us to start out with. Unless you just all want us to, or me and Shaw to jump in and do whatever moves us, or if you want us to follow, like all three of us do, like an introduction video, I don't know how to put it. And then we'll all three do whatever you choose next. You know what I'm saying? Like pick a subject and all three of us do a video on that, or you know what I mean? I'll shut up now. So that we can get some more videos on the channel for people to come and watch. They call me Mellow Yellow, which is the name of this acrylic, by the way. nose is driving me crazy. Oh, thank you, Wendy. This is called Mellow Yellow. It's by Agile Beauty. It's one of their Dip and Dap colors. I did show them at the beginning of the live. That you can use for dip or, regular application. I never buy powders anymore unless you can use them for both. Even though I hate, let me reiterate, hate dip, okay? At least the traditional way of doing it. You might as well just glue a bunch of layers of super glue to your nail with some toilet paper and call it good, because that's basically all you're doing. My nose, it's like running off my face. There is no escape. No escape. Okay. She's looking hot. I like it. Ugh. Let me take a break really quickly and go check on Maxie Beans. And I forgot to plug in the damn scooter. All that friggin' time I'm sitting here. Oh my God, what the hell? All right, you guys, hang on, okay? I'll be back just as quick as I can. It's too messy. Yeah, but there's no, all you're doing is gluing layers of super glue to your nail. There's no chemical reaction. There's no bonding of polymers. There's no, you know what I'm saying? It's just layers of glue followed by layers of powder. And you can do them with cornstarch. You don't even have to have acrylic powder. You take a coffee filter, take a tea bag, and cut it the shape of your nail. Put your glue down, put your tea bag on your nail, put the glue over top of it, and voila, you've got just like a silk wrap. Because when I went to school, we used a product by a company called Back Scratchers. They were the original company that came out with stork scissors, okay? And we had to learn to do linen nails, fiberglass, and silk wraps. With silk wraps being your weakest, then linen, and then of course fiberglass. Hold on, you guys. I'll be back just as quick as I can. I'm just going to go check on Max and take a couple of puffs off the cigarette. Y'all stick around. Don't go anywhere. There's only 5 of us in here, you guys. But that's okay. Because we is a good 5 peoples. This is where we're at. When I come back, we're going to do the pinky. and do the 2 Frenchies and some encapsulating. Well, you're gonna have to. And I hate encapsulating too, but oh well. Y'all hang out for just a minute or two. Let me go do this. Blow my nose. Ugh. And I will. And I think if y'all want to stick around, I want to do some 3D. Okay? So I'll be back in just a minute. Mr. Lulu, where are you? Do-do-do-do. come, you guys. I'm coming. I'm coming. Maxie is laying out there sunbathing. I'm back. Let me get turned around. Let me get my scooter thing. Where is Cheddar to remind me to plug this thing in? Dang it. I gotta keep running in and outside checking on Max. And that takes a toll on my battery. Or batteries, in this case. My scooter takes 2. And they ain't cheap. They're like $150 a piece. And usually when one goes, they both go. I'm back, you guys. You still here? Oh, now there's 6 of us in here. Who else joined us? Say hello if you're new. This is what we're working on. Say hello so we can chat. All right. Plug her in. Plug her in. Plug her in. All righty. Now, back to where I was. Before we were so rudely interrupted. I gotta work on this one nail, though, on this smile line. She's a driving me batshit crazy. She's all cattywampus. All cattywampus. Didn't really notice it till I got outside. All right, let me see. That looks somewhat better. Maxie's laying out there getting a tan. All right. We'll work on that some more before we encapsulate those. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, sweetie pie. All right, so this one is going to be a full nail of the tinsel. This one. Oh, I think it's called Citrus Punch or something. Citrus something. Citrus something. It's by Glitter Bills. Did you know the original name of Mountain Dew was Kickapoo Joy Juice? Judy, my ex-mother-in-law and my mom's business partner, that's all she drank was Mountain Dew and an occasional cup of coffee. Yeah, so pretty much she was crazy about Mountain Dew. Just like Meredith's Uncle Thomas, Rick's best friend, all he drinks is Pepsi. And once in a blue moon in the winter, he'll drink a cup of hot chocolate. But yeah, all he drinks is Pepsi. But yeah, so Judy was the one telling me about the name of Mountain Dew. Kickapoo Joy Juice. And they don't make Sprite anymore. It's either Sprite or 7-Up, I can't remember. But since they came out with that other one, not shiny, but what you call it? And Wendy, if you find me one of those purple Mountain Dews, girl, save it for me. Because I can't find one anywhere here. Right now, I'm drinking Baja Blast. Ugh. Got it at the dollar store the other day. Yeah, I don't care if it's flat. I don't care if it's old. Just when you send me a care package or send me anything or whatever, send me the Mountain Dew. I just want to try it because it's purple. Okay. So that's that one. Now, let's go take care of these two. And then we can start encapsulating. Let me turn this around. Get us a clean spot. Okay. Now, I think sorry, out of frame as usual. Yeah, and I do know that Crystal subbed to the channel because she told me she did. Which you know, I know she posted something on her community tab at Instagram that, you know, she's taken Ella's passing really hard. I mean, I took Mistletoe's passing really hard. I still do. You know, she was just saying that, you know, something she thought she had prepared herself for, and as it turned out, she was not at all ready. Which we really seldom are, you know. But I let her know that I was there if she needed me. That's about all you can do. You know? People grieve in their own way. All right. Let me brush that off. That smile line looks all whacked up. All wackadoodled. All right. Let me get a sip of my Mountain Dew real quick. What you guys doing? Call purple. Purple what? You need a care package. You need more than a package, darling. You need the whole shebang. The whole shebang. The packages are still sitting down there on my deck. So, let's do one in yellow and one in orange, shall we? Can you guys see okay? I can't see what that second word is, Wendy, because of that heart, that little heart thing. Okay. Purple thunder. Okay, got you. Thank you, dear. Thank you, my dear. Well, I just looked for purple Mountain Dew and I didn't see it. So, I'm assuming either they were all sold out or, God, I'm shaking. Or maybe we don't have it. I don't know. You know, sometimes the companies only release things in certain areas, in certain demographic areas, you know. Much to my chagrin. My damn nose is at it again. I need Wendy too. Sorry. Yes, that's it. I couldn't think of it. Yeah. Yeah, they don't do 7-Up anymore. Rick read that on something on Facebook, I think. I used to like 7-Up. I mean, when it was first new and all that stuff. But I guess the older that I got, or my taste buds changed or something. And I'm just like, then it started tasting like aquarium water. You know how aquarium water smells? Well, that's the way I imagine it tasting. All right. Let's put a little bit more yellow up here because there's not quite enough, and then we'll get Meredith was here this morning, but she didn't stay long, so because I was taking too long to go live, I guess. I said, look, I ain't rushing. All right. Let me take care of my nose again. It's driving me that crap crazy. Ugh. All right. Yeah, it tastes like fish water. All right, so now this one is going to be, the ring finger is going to be opposite of this one. If that makes sense. Can you guys see okay? Or am I out of frame yet again? Don't lay your hand on the monitor towel, dummy. Tinky tink, go away. Yeah, I had to sit down this before I got on here and make sure I paid all the bills. Secretary's work is never done. You know. And see, that's exactly why I don't like using peel off base coat most of the time, because I spend all this time on my nails and all this energy and creativity and whatever, and just to peel them off. I don't know. I consider that to be wasteful, but it is what it is. Then we'll get some clean monomer. To do the part I hate. Would you guys wear these? Hey, Crystal. Well, please be careful with those Red Bulls. I know I sound like a mother, but and I know I'm not your mother, but please be careful, because Red Bulls and Monsters and all that stuff is what caused Dory to have all those strokes back to back to back when COVID started. Hey, Chetta. So please, please be careful. Thank you for coming, Crystal. We were worried about you, sweetheart. We was afeared. We was afeared. Is there anything we can do to help you, sweetheart? I just went through that myself. I'm sorry about Ella. Yeah, I know. I definitely was not expecting mistletoe. Not at all. I mean, I'd still like to know from that damn vet Well, if I just paid you $500 and some 3 months ago to do a quote unquote senior panel on my dog, why didn't you find this stuff then? If it's supposed to be chronic and ongoing. So we would have had, even if there was nothing we could do, so we would have had some warning that it was coming. As a matter of fact, I haven't decided that I'm not going to say anything. But you let us know if there's anything. Well, we just want to make sure that our little fam is safe, you know. What do you think so far? What do you think of the nail dust on this nail so far? Okay. So let me get some clean monomer. Clean your monomer. And you know, I meant to get some more of those doggy pads at the dollar store the other day, and I forgot. I forgot. We're just going to fold that like that because I don't have any more paper towels. Forgot those two. All right, let me get my go-go. Well, this is not my go-go juice, but it'll have to do. Yes, it was Beanie Boy's birthday. Well, please let us know if you need to talk or if you just need to cry. Hell, these ladies have heard me cry, and people that don't even know what the hell I'm crying about have heard me crying. I mean, sometimes it just hits me and I can't help it. By the way, mistletoe is still sitting on my kitchen table. Because who the hell is that? Leave me alone. Because Rick is going to build me a shelf to put in the nail room so that he can be back here while I'm doing nails like he always was. I said, well, you know, I appreciate that, but I'd rather have him here. You know, that's like when Aaron passed away, you know, right before Gigi, Dory's fiance Aaron, when he passed away so suddenly, she called me at 3 o'clock in the morning to tell me that he passed away. And I said, well, it's stupid because you don't know what else to say, you know. Oh, I'm sorry he doesn't feel good. And I said, well, because you don't know what else to say. So the first thing you say is, well, is there anything I can do? And she texted me back and she said, yes, bring him back. And that just killed me. If I could bring him back, I would. Because Aaron was, I don't know, I'll shut up unless we're in private discussions in case she were to watch any of these videos. Not like my kids ever watch my videos, but just in case. All right, so I'm going to, I think this one is set. So I think we should be good with that one. Let's leave that one for a second. And I am going to, let me see if I can turn this back on now and see. I'm going to take my file and I'm going to try, and I use the term loosely, mind you, to take care of this nail bed over here a little bit. Well, you just let us know if there's anything that you need. We're here if you just want to cry. I mean, that's what friends and family is for. Don't have to say nothing, don't have to do nothing. And that goes for any of you guys. Wendy, you know that. Jen, you know that. Donna, you too, honey. I'm always here to lend a shoulder. Hold on, you guys. I'm just trying to, can't half see. I'm trying to keep the dust from getting on the other nails. Yeah, makes no difference. Please, yeah, anytime. Oh. Yeah, that's true. We've been video calling a lot, haven't we, you guys? And Crystal, about the other channel, the Witchy Sisters, thank you for subbing. I appreciate it. Loving. No, just like I told Wendy and Jen, participate as much as you like in whatever context that, as much or as little as you feel like you want to do. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You know, all of our practices are different. All right, so I'm going to brush these off and brush my hand off. Would you guys wear these? Or you think do they remind you of candy corn? You too. It's because we love you guys, you know that. No, you would not be bothering me or bringing me down either. You call us no matter what. You call us no matter what, you hear? I don't care what time it is. I don't care if it's just to say hi and bawl your eyes out. If that's what you need, that's what you need. Okay, Jonna, take your time, sweetie. Well, I'm going to be here a hot minute. Like we haven't already. Now, I'm not going to worry about any banana apexes or anything like that, simply because I am not keeping these on, and I don't want to waste the product, to be honest with you, or the time. Y'all know I'm not fast anyway, so. I do think Max ought to come in for a while, though. He's been out there all day. He does have water out there, but I don't want him getting lonely, because this is the first time, I think, that, yeah, well, the last time Rick went to Rendezvous, which was last October, Joey came over and stayed to help me take care of Max and Mistletoe. So this is the first time that Rick has been away, and Joey hadn't been here either. So I don't want him to get lonely and depressed, and then he's going to end up sick, and I don't want that at all. So I love Maxie too. He's a good boy, and he has certainly improved a lot since Joey brought him home, behavior-wise. I have to tell you guys about some talking about our fur babies, about some whacked out stuff that's been happening since Mistletoe has been gone. He used to lay between the scooter and the computer table, like up underneath the computer table, while I was in there on YouTube and doing things and all. And every night since he's been gone, there had been taps and nudges and sounds on my scooter, like him, trying to get around the scooter to get under the table, if that makes sense. And yeah, all kinds of like the computer table moving because he's switching positions. I know y'all think I'm crazy, but really, I'm serious. Rick has heard it too. Yeah, anything you need, anything, anytime. That goes for all you guys. You know that. All right, so that's all I'm going to do on that one because, like I said, I'm not keeping these on. My nose is running off my face. I know I better go and catch it. Hold on, you guys. I gotta be able to see what I'm doing here. Not like that's gonna make a lot of difference, but or, you know, when you feel like you're ready, Crystal, if nothing else, you come to the group or whatever, then the channel, and just hang out and watch us be crazy. And laugh at us or whatever. Like I told Jen and Wendy, and probably Cheddar too, you decide it's for everybody. So each person decides how much they want to participate and how much they resonates with them and how much doesn't. Because no two practices are the same. I hate encapsulating people. I mean, not encapsulating people. That would be probably not good. You know what I mean, though. See, another example of a misplaced modifier. At least I didn't have a dangling participle. I hate for my participle to be dangling. That was a joke. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Crystal has improved dramatically. Yes, she has. She is awesome. Well, I've noticed improvement in everyone's channels since we all first started watching and following each other, you know, and subbing to each other. And just like with anything else, the more you practice, the better you'll get. Let me. I got a dip. Can't have a dip. Dip to dip to dip do hoppy doo doo. I have enough regular dips around here as it is. But luckily, they're both gone for the weekend. I know I'm a nut. And that concludes the comedy portion of our show. Hold on, let me get the tip of this one. I hate encapsulating. I hate it with the passion. My nose is driving me back crap crazy. You want a kitten? The owner. Do what now? Yeah. Oh, see, that's karma. That that's a synchronicity. Or, hold on, let me get another sip of drink. It's getting kind of warm in here. And I have long sleeves on today. Like a dummy. And speaking of synchronicities, while I'm taking a drink of this stuff, every time I have looked at the clock to see what time it was, like, doesn't matter when. I mean, for the last, and it hadn't been just that it was started right before Mistletoe passed away. So the last few weeks, I shit you not, every time I look at the clock to see what time it is, it's always something 11, 8:11, 7:11, 9:11, 12:11. Always something with 11. Every time I look at the clock. All right. Honey, we all love you, and anybody that's subscribed to you loves you too. Or else they wouldn't have subscribed. So, yes, we want to know what's going on. I mean, I understand it's really hard to talk about. I just went through that last week. So, I understand totally. It's not going to bring them back, but, maybe it'll help from you grieving so badly. You know what I mean? And make your grieving process a little bit easier. I mean, Mistletoe did everything with me. He slept with me. He ate with me. The only thing he didn't do was take a bath or a shower with me. You couldn't get him within 10 feet of the bathroom if one of us was taking a shower. Now, if you were just going to the bathroom, he was right on top of you. But anything to do with that bathtub or the shower, he didn't want nothing to do with. That's the only time that he wasn't by my side, either on the bottom of the scooter or in the bed or in my lap if I laid down to take a nap in the recliner. He was in my lap. So I know. Can you guys see? Let me get around my cuticle. I'm so glad you joined us today, Crystal. I really am. Aw. Thank you, Crystal. Oh, and I didn't realize that I was unjoined or whatever from Christine's channel till I saw her post the other day, and her video where she was shouting out her members or whatever, and I had to go back in and rejoin. What is up with that? Now they're just undoing your joining. That was the ice maker. Of course, sweetheart. That's what we're all here for. Thank you, Crystal. You didn't have to do that, sweetheart. Thank you. And you're certainly welcome. You won it fair and square, you know. I mean, if you didn't want to wear them yourself or whatever, or you just needed a quick set to pop on or something when you're going out or what have you, or you could, Harmony wants to play with them, whatever you want to do with them, babe. But thank you, darling. You didn't have to do that at all. Thank you, sweetie. I love you too. I love all you ladies. You know, I think I told y'all I was an only child. And the one person that I thought could possibly be my biological sister, once I told her that, she'd been around my entire life. Once I told her that I thought, you know, because she was adopted. Once I told her my suspicions about what I thought went on, I haven't heard from her since. Last time I saw her was a few weeks after Mom passed away in 2009. I guess she just couldn't handle the possibilities of me being right. I don't know. But yeah, so, I mean, you guys, my point to all that is, you guys are the only family and brothers and sisters that I have. I mean, you know, Dory comes for me to do her nails and feet, but she's got her own life. Joey's got his own life. He comes for dinner. Now that he's got his own washing machine and dryer, he don't come for that anymore. He comes to eat because he don't have no food. I don't know what he does with the money he makes every year because he makes like triple what Rick and I do. But, and Rick is Rick. I mean, it is what it is. Only one more to go, you guys. And then we're going to do some 3D after we file and shape and all that crap. Thank you, sweetheart. And see, I can see. Let's see. Aw. Thank you, my sweet. You're such a sweetheart. I'm glad you like them. I wasn't sure what to do for the second set. For the fill-ins or the extras or whatever you want to call them. So I just did something simple. And yes, I realize that the thumb and the pinky are crooked. I tried filing them and getting them straight, but they wanted to pop off, so I said, well, I'll just do it after. I'm coming, Max. Hold on, baby. Hold on, Maxie Poo. Maximilian. Maximus. Prime. Damn, my nose is just running all over the place. Sorry for all the sniffling. And that's something else too. I didn't have allergies as a child. What the hell are they putting in the air or the water or whatever? I never had allergies until like 20 years ago. Never had allergies as a kid. I'm coming, Maxie. Hold on. Let me get this nail finished. Damn, I got snot running all down my face, y'all. Let me get this little corner here. And it's just the right side of my damn nose. The left side ain't running. All right, that's close enough for government work. Isn't that what they say? Ugh, got my nose. All right, let's let that sit for a minute so I can go get Moo Moo before we start filing. Ugh. Go get Mr. Moo Man. Mr. Moo Bear. Ugh. You really didn't have to do that, Crystal. What acrylic? Oh, it's at the yeah, I'm doing okay. Yeah, it's just the allergies, man. My nose is about to run off my face. I mean, I guess it's allergies. Like I said, I was never allergic to anything as a kid. You know. So, your guess is as good as mine, I guess. Ugh. Now, for right now, to minimize smell, if that's possible at this point, and I don't know about y'all, but I've tried Knot Polish, I've tried JC Beauty Concepts. I think they were the first ones that came out with the odor out drops or whatever for your monomer. I tried those. I tried Knot Polish. I tried Kira Sky, and I've even tried the ones that I saw that Lucy had on her channel, that she got off of Amazon by Sheba Nails or something like that. I'm coming maxing, and I don't see where any of them do anything for the odor. I'm coming, Max. Hold on, baby. Can y'all hear Max? Yeah, what do you think of that? Does it behave the same as regular acrylic, or does it behave weirdly? Like Tammy Taylor's odorless stuff. Alright, let me go get Maxie. And then we'll come back and we'll file. And then if y'all aren't too sick of me by then, I'll do some 3D work on that middle finger. That way, if I have to flip anybody the bird, at least it'll look pretty. Yeah, if you put too much, like if you put over 3 or 4 drops, depending on the amount of monomer you have out, you mess up the chemical components in the monomer. So then your nails lift, or they crack, or they, most odor. Yeah. Well, the one powder I'm going to use for part of the flowers is that new Core Sparkle White that they came out with. I love Young Nails stuff. Oh, speaking of Young Nails, Jen and Wendy, you are going to get a butt ton of Young Nails stuff. Just letting you know. All right, hold on. Let me go get Maxie and bring him in. and I'll be right back. Okay, we gotta wait for that nail to set anyway. Damn nose is driving me nuts. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming, Moo. Mr. Moo Man. Mr. Moo. Hold on there. Let me get your thing. I got it. Come on now. I know it stinks in here. Hold on, you guys. I gotta hook Max up. I know it stinks, don't it? It's stinky in here. That's a good boy. Good boy. Alright, I'll be in here shortly. Okay? I'll be back in here shortly. I'm coming, you guys. Alright. I'm coming. It's right toasty outside. Ugh. Max says he'd like to come in the cool air for a while. So I was happy to oblige. He'd been out there all day. He does have clean water, but he prefers to drink the water in the kitchen unless it's an absolute emergency. So, alright. Let's get to filing these puppies. Or, if you guys want to go, that's fine. I've been on here forever. You guys want me to continue? Or you want to go for now? And I'll be back live tomorrow. Probably earlier than today. Anybody know when our full moon is? I know we're in a waning crescent right now, so it's got to be coming up either tomorrow night or the night after. Yeah, I know. That's why I said you didn't have to do what you did, because I know we had to max out all of our credit cards just to pay for Mistletoe's regular vet visit. That doesn't even include the emergency hospital. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And the cremation service and all that too. So what do you guys want me to do? Do you want me to let you go for today? And I'll pop these off and we'll pop them. Stay on? You want me to stay on? Okay, cool. Okay, so let me plug back in. Max is cooling off and chilling. And we will do some filing. Ooh. Let me cover up all the powders I'm not using for the 3D. Because we don't want to get dust all in them. Oh, and the slush fairy, it's a strength powder, so you do not need to cap that, but I did just simply because I did. So, there you go. Alright. Get my handy dandy, excuse my stomach. My handy dandy, where did you go? Okay. Oh, there, no, that's not you either. Oh, there you are. Lost my file, you guys. Alright. So what are we chatting about? Yeah. I'm going to bring you guys over to my lap because that is where I do my best finding. So hopefully you can see. How's that? I'm just using the 80/80 on both sides. These are the Tammy Taylor peel and stick file boards, the plastic file boards. You can, and as you can see, Tammy Taylor's files are squared off on the ends, and they have her name on them. So I just put my regular disposable files, on her plastic board. Excuse my stomach, you guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's carrying on. I ate lunch. Oh, for heaven's sakes, will you be quiet? I don't know why it's carrying on since I came in from outside. Crazy stomach. I know it's not conventionally the way you're supposed to file, but I have to do what I have to do. Stop that carrying on now. You've had food, you don't need any more. You're not hungry, and you're not bored, so shut up. Best part of it is, me and Maxie gonna make some popcorn and chillax in front of the TV tonight and watch some scary movies because we can't watch those while Grandpa's here because he's afeared. He's afeared of them. Hell, I can't even get him to watch Svengoolie with me on Saturday nights. And even when they're showing Abbott and Costello meet the Wolfman or whatever, or meet Frankenstein, and y'all know Abbott and Costello is a comedy. I mean, I'm like, or the original Dracula with Bela Lugosi, okay? You know those movies compared to what movies are these days. They're not scary at all, and he won't even watch them with me. But he thinks it's funny to sneak up behind me and scare the shit out of me, which I don't understand, but I guess that's a guy for you. What are we saying? You should do that. Aw, that would be so cool. What about Nikki? Nikki makes water slides. I think that would be very good. I would love to see a set. I had thought about doing that for mistletoe, but the last time I tried to draw mistletoe or paint mistletoe, it ended up looking like the Wolfman. So apparently I'm not ready for that yet. Mm. But yeah, I would love it. Check out Nikki. Just Nikki. She makes her own water slides and stuff. I bet you if you sent her a picture of Ella, she could do it. As a matter of fact, if you don't contact her, I will. So there. What about Nikki? She makes her own water. I'm sure she does. I'm sure she would. And even if she doesn't take custom orders for water decals, I bet she would in this circumstance. I bet she would. Now this one, let me finish following these regular bad boys first. Because the two Frenchies I'm going to go over with the e-file. Last time I had nails this long, y'all, and actually left them on, I think we were going to that drag show in Harrisonburg. Can you see? Hopefully. Because I figured it might promote some business, you know, with the queens. But alas, it did not. I gave out all the business cards that I took and no takers. So thinking I should turn the air conditioner on for a few minutes. Hot diggity dog. How are you feeling today, Miss Chatham? Did I plug you in this time? Yes, I did. Yay me! Guess I'll remember if it leaves my ass stranded somewhere, huh? I fell the other night going to get in the bed. That's a discussion that the three of us were having. The three of us witchy sisters were having. All three of us have fallen back to back to back. First it was Shar, then it was Shauna, and then it was me night before last. So yeah. Again with synchronicities. Yeah, but if you don't contact Nikki, I'll do it. Because I think you should have some. And I might ask her about doing some for mistletoe. I've got that picture that I posted to Instagram, you know, when he passed. That I think is a good picture. She could probably block out all the crap behind it. Don't want anybody to see all that shit, but at the time I didn't care. Alrighty. That one's pretty decent. Could have used a little bit more apex, but still, it's still okay. I should have been outside all day, you guys. I bitch about staying in the house all the time. And here I am. As soon as Rick's gone, what am I doing? I'm still in the nail room. When I should have been out there getting a tan. Alright, let's do the pinky. If you hear that noise, that's the ice maker, because Rick cleaned out the ice bucket this morning for the cooler. And then he turned the ice maker back on so I'd have ice. He was trying to be helpful, and I didn't tell him that, you know, I can't reach the ice to get it out. I have a thing in the door on the fridge, but it hasn't been cleaned in forever. So I won't let anybody get ice or water out of the door because it's nasty. We haven't been able to afford a new filter to go in it, and it needs to be bleached and cleaned and run through and, you know, all that. So he was trying to be nice and make sure I had everything. I just said thank you. See, my hands are starting to cramp up. I love those sets, that set that Nellie had, that short that she did. It looked like she had lilies, you know, like tiger lilies or stargazers on her fingers. She's gotten a hell of a lot better with her 3D and her overall nail stuff too. So have all you ladies. All right. Maxie snoozing away, all cooled off. Yes. Yep, she was like one of your children. Now screw them. Don't pay no, Don't pay no attention to them people. That's because they're incapable of loving or caring about anyone or anything but themselves. All right, so let me take this. Oh, I didn't probably end of that. Duh. Duh. Come on now. All right. Now, let's take our handy dandy e-file here. And like I said, I'm not fussed about being too persnickety. Oops, sorry. I forgot I moved the phone. Okay. I'm not filing where I don't need to, just where, you know, it's a little bumpy or uneven or whatever. That looks like a duck bill. But it won't. Hold on. Gotta get this further up so I can see what I'm doing. Because I'm blind as a bat. You wouldn't hit a bat with glasses, would you? Anybody remember that Bugs Bunny? One of my favorite Bugs Bunnies. Yeah. Okay, well, if you are, then yeah, we'll be there. Oh, for heaven's sakes, phone. And I won't have to put my headphones on to listen to you. That'll be cool. Yeah, I suck at these kind of Frenchies. I suck at Frenchies, period. Just let us know what time, my sweet, and we will be there with bells on. I could have put some more acrylic right there, but I did not. Would have been less filing, but it is what it is. What am I missing? Yeah. And don't. I'll be the first one to tell you that I suck at certain things, even though I've been doing nails as long as I have. I mean, there are just some things that I've never been able to master because my hands don't do but so much. I mean, and that's not an excuse, just occupational hazard. um, but don't let anybody stop you. They'll have their own karma to deal with one day. That's just like these spells and all that we show you and working on the channel. If you're going to try any of them, make sure you're justified. Because if you're not justified and you're doing it just to, for selfish reasons or whatever, it will come back to bite you in the butt. Alright, let's move on to this one. I'm not getting very far with that one. This one's pretty decent. Shout out to everybody in here. I appreciate you hanging with me today. Okay. That one's pretty decent. let's get to this one. What am I missing, you guys? Yeah, I know. I'm the same way, Crystal. Yeah, I mean, I think they just do that out of awkwardness as well, concern and awkwardness, because you really don't know what to say to people, you know? So instead of, having that awkward feeling for a second or two, people just spurt out something stupid or that comes to their mind, or, like, are you okay? How are you doing? Because the situation is awkward and they don't know how else to handle it, Oh, that's great. I just got it in my eye. That's dandy. And then when I went outside to get Max, I forgot his rope, his leash, and left it in here. So then I had to back into the door so I could get it off the table. Oh, whatever possessed me to do reverse French? Somebody tell me. Sorry, you guys, I keep hitting the damn thing. That one looks all cattywampus. That's alright, we'll fix it. I hope. If not, then y'all will learn what not to do. Some way or another, you're gonna learn something. Yes. If you're using a strength powder for your extended nail bed, then you don't have to cap that part of it. I did go around the side walls of that just to sharpen up the shape a little bit. You know, where it was a little uneven, and then you would just have to cap, you know, up your wings and around that. Do your filing for that first, and then when you put your other, but in this particular case, you know, especially on this one, I only capped, you know, from the wings down. And this one I capped all the way, I think, because it was so weird looking. But as you can see, that didn't really make a difference on how weird it looked. So, but or you can do it either way. It's really up to you. If you want to, even if you use a strength powder, but you don't want to use your strength powder to build the structure, then you can still do, see, and that's crooked as hell. You can still use your strength powder to do your reverse smile line, and then, you know, just to get the shape of it and the color, and then use your clear once you've, you know, done your color layer or whatever you're doing. Then use your clear to cap all of that and build up your structure that way. You can do it that way too. All right. Let me entertain you. Yeah, I could have put some more clear on that. That's kind of thin. But oh well. All right. And there again, I don't get a lot of practice doing this unless it's on myself. because I don't get any clients that have nails this long. So, and Donna and Jasmine both like French nails, but they want the old school French, like the way I was taught to do French. So, yeah, you wouldn't even do that this way. All right. All right, let's get this pinky. Ow! Not the skin, Tammy, not the skin, just the acrylic. So, speaking of synchronicities, Crystal, the other day I was telling the ladies, why is it, I forgot what those are called. I don't know what they're called, but I know what you're talking about. The multicolored candy, like ribbon things. Ribbon candy. There you go. I was telling the girls the other day, over on the other channel, that I had a song, or maybe I was telling Jen. I can't remember. She would be able to tell you. Anyway, I woke up with a song in my head. I don't know if you remember a duo called Boy Meets Girl in the 80s. I don't think you're that old. But or 90s maybe. Late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s, somewhere in there. And they did a song called Waiting for a Star to Fall. Okay? Now we all know that your cell phones listen to you. Okay? That's how they know what to show you on your feeds, or one of the ways, anyway. Okay, but I hadn't told anybody. I mean, I didn't say nothing to Rick about having this song stuck in my head when I woke up. Nothing. Didn't type it in on my phone to listen to it. Nothing. Okay? And the computer in the living room, the desktop, had been off. It was shut down and was off. Okay? And when I went in there and turned it on that evening, okay, to watch everybody's YouTube videos and all that happy hooey, the first thing that popped up on my on my videos was that video with Boy Meets Girl, Waiting for a Star to Fall. Now, that's bizarre. What's wrong with what? See, it's crooked. Let me put you back this way a little bit. See the whatever, the roundy part of the French, you know what I'm talking about, is off to this side just slightly. It should be just a hair more over. I should have filed this side this way just a little bit more. But yeah, so. Any hoodles. All right, let me see if I can do something with this duck bill here. The song was from 3 Men and a Little Lady, or 3 Men and a Baby. I think it was 3 Men and a Little Lady, where they got married. That was the song they played at the end of the movie. And Nancy Travis was in a movie that I watched the other week on YouTube. Stephen King, big Stephen King fan. She was in Rose Red, and I had forgotten that. I didn't think I'd ever seen Rose Red before, but I remember it being a mini-series, like a 2-night mini-series or whatever, or 3-night mini-series, when it first aired on TV. And but I must have missed the first night because I didn't, recognize it or anything. See, that's already coming off. Anywho, so, but yeah, by the time I got to the second part of it, I realized I had seen it before. I just hadn't seen the first part of it, the first 2 hours or whatever it was. And you remember that show Bones that with David Boreanaz? We all know David from Angel and Buffy. Well, you remember that show Bones that he had on with Emily Deschanel for like 10 years, okay? After Angel went off. Emily Deschanel was in this movie. And she's one of the people that gets killed. And they're seeing her ghost all around the house and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I really don't remember that. I'm not going to do too much more to these, you guys, because they're starting to come off. So let's do our 3D or something. They remind me of sherbet. Orange and lemon sherbet. If that makes sense. Alright. Let me get my buffer and something to drink. Max is sacked out, y'all. Oh, you have the whole set? Ooh. I don't. I think it's the first season. Love Bones. So sad when they took that off. Rick said they're canning a lot of shows this season. I know The Good Doctor is going off. Grey's Anatomy, that's been on since God was a boy, is going off. The Connors are going off. And he said something about 2 or 3 other shows. I can't remember. But yeah. I know they already took SEAL Team off, didn't they? With David in it. I think that's been off about a year. Or maybe 2 at this point. I tried to get into that show, and I'm sorry. I was not able to do that. I'm just buffing these real quick, you guys. Or, enough for what we're doing. Oh. What, SEAL Team? Oh, popping off, because I've got peel off base coat on. I have never seen Grey's Anatomy. I have seen 50 Shades of Grey, and the movies related to that. And I'm so ditzy, I didn't even know that Dakota Johnson was Don Johnson and Melanie Griffith's daughter. Duh, where have I been? Good old Don Johnson from Miami Vice. like I would know that anyway. I never watched Miami Vice when it came on. I haven't watched The Blacklist. They were supposed to come back in 2021. Oh, but they couldn't get the main characters to come back. Well, I mean, I can understand him, even though they are doing a reboot of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer. Yes, can't wait for that. And the original cast. Don't ask me how they're going to work it with Angel. Apparently, somewhere along the line, they're going to have to make his ass human. Because he definitely can't pass for a eternal vampire anymore. Still gorgeous, but still. But yes, they are doing a reboot of Buffy, and all the original cast members are coming back, except for Michelle Trachtenberg, which is just so sad. Even Nicholas Brendan that played Xander, you know, he has a twin brother, and they used his twin in quite a few episodes while Nick was in rehab and jail and different things. And that one episode where they were both on there at the same time. But yeah, and he looks terrible. I don't know if y'all have seen him lately. But yeah, I mean, he's gained like 100 pounds and he's totally gray. Got a beard and a mustache, hardly any hair. I mean, I just don't, you know. But can't wait for that. It probably won't last either. Sarah Michelle Gellar did a really good show. It ran for like 2 seasons before hubby made her quit because she was preggers, I guess. Anyway, it was called Ringer. It came on the CW, and she played a twin. And her twin sister, the good one, was actually killed, or she killed her, and to get the money or whatever. And she was masquerading as the good sister when actually she was Siobhan, the bad sister. Does that make sense? And that was a really good show too. And that only lasted like 2 seasons. Yeah. So, anywho, can't wait till they come out with that though. But then again, you know what? I mean, they tried to do a reboot of 90210 with the original cast, and that didn't last. And now, of course, Shannon Doherty's passed away, and Luke Terry. God, poor Dylan. Anyway, so, and the reboot didn't last that long. The reboot of Charmed, I don't even know if that's still on. I don't think it is, but anywho, just goes to show you can't do better than the original. It's very hard to do. I mean, sometimes you can, yes, but it's very hard to do. Y'all, well, has anyone watched Numbers? That's about the synchronicities in life and how numerology, and I think I've seen commercials for that, but no, I have not watched it. Is it good? Is Nick coming back? Oh, NCIS? No, I don't watch. I know. I know, right? I don't care. I don't care whether they do a fan fiction or what. But somehow or another, Buffy and Angel have got to end up together. The world just isn't right if they don't. All right, let's get me to quit all this yibber yabbers. I'm gonna move y'all back over here. Can't see shit, but I'm gonna move you back over there. And we're going to I'm gonna shake up my sparkle white. I've got my 3D brush all handy dandy ready to go. And we're going to get the dust off these nails. Off my hand. I got acrylic all over my fingers. They look like shit. Alright, let's wipe these suckers off, and then we'll top coat, and we will get busy. Busy Lizzie. See, this one's popping up already. Okay, now let's do our top coating, shall we? I'm using my Beetles Snow White top coat because that's what I have at hand right now. And plus, for these long ass nails, I need a full bottle where I don't have to be trying to scrounge for top coat. I don't have to dumpster dive for my top coat. This is true. Oh, cool. Well, I have to check that out. What channels that come on? Numbers. What channels that come on? There goes my nose again. It's probably because I haven't done acrylic in so long. Had my nose stuck over the, the acrylic monomer. Plus being in and outside with Max. But, and plus all that crying I did the last 2 weeks and stuff didn't help. Got everything all aggravated. And I'm just warning you ahead of time, you guys. Just because I'm not crying at the moment, that's subject to change at any given time. Because I'll just be cooking dinner or whatever, and all of a sudden a random thought will be there about him, and I'll just lose it again. And Rick comes over and, puts his arms around me and says, we're going to make it through this. We're going to get through this. It's going to be okay. Well, I guess so, because you've still got your dog. And the one that's bonded to you, I do not. I need to shut up. This is not helping Crystal, and it's going to get me to crying again. Shut up, Tammy. Anywho. Any hoodles. All right. So let me pop those in the light. That's good enough for what we're doing. You ought to see them in the light, you guys. They look stunning. Stunning. Let's uncap the stinky stuff again. Ugh. This is, I don't even know. Oh, it's a number 6 brush. What the hell did all that goo come from? That was clean. I checked it. Dang nabbit. All right. Okay, so I've got my Core Sparkle White and my lava lamp and my mellow yellow. Okay. Now, this is what they look like before. Hopefully you can't see all the lumpy bumpies. The thumb and the middle finger turned out the best. But I know, and you know that's the way all them damn series go. As soon as the two people that you should be together get together, then they end up taking it off or killing one of them off. Worse than a damn soap opera. All right, so first thing I'm going to pick up is the orange. And then I'm going to dip it in the white. Or maybe not. Can you all see okay? Damn, my nose. Well, then I have to get my other brush. I don't like this one. Let me get my other brush. What am I missing? Actually, he's married to an ex-Playboy bunny named Jamie Bregman. And he's admitted to cheating on her numerous times. Where is my 3D brush? That's not it. Is it? No, it's not. That's a 16. We don't want that. We don't want that one. Oh, come on. And that's a 10. Well, fucking duck. All right, well, we're going to go with this. It's not a 3D brush, but we're going to see what happens. Because it's plucking my nerves. Let me see if I can get this off real quick. If not, we just may not do no 3D. Fuck it. Fuck it. Frickin' bracket. Fluff and flip it. No? And of course, we can't get that off. Because it sat there too long, you dippy. Alright, well, I got it. Hold on. Where there's a will, there's a way. Hey, hey. Alright. Okay. That's all gone. Oy. Alright. Just exercising my brush. Alright. Now, that's better. We like that. Oh, God, my nose. What the hell? You'd think I'd never done 3D before. That's what happens when you don't practice every day and you get out of used to doing it. You okay, Moo? What, Maxie? You can. Thank you, dear. Okay. The damn Kleenexes are behind me. That's why I haven't been rushing to get them because I'd have to move again. Now they're on the scooter. I'm sorry, you guys. How long have I been on here anyway? About 10 hours? I know, Mr. Moo. Max, you okay? You all right, Moo Moo boy? You all right, Moo Moo? Hold on. Hold on, man. Are you talking to me? All right, Moo. What do you need? You need to go outside? Or you want some water? Well, that looks like shit. All right, Max, hold on. Hold on, baby. The time for your dinner? I don't even know what time it is. All right, Max. Hold on, baby. Hold on, Moo Moo. All right, hold on. Guys, hold on. Well, that looks like shit. Hold on. Let me go get Max. All right, you guys, I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. All right. Anyway, that's what we worked on today. I'm coming, Max, and I will be live again tomorrow, probably earlier in the morning, as usual. Okay. Until then, stay safe and stay well. Wishing you nothing but love and light, as always. Go check out the Witchy Sisters. Okay? Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging with me all this time.